watching France24. It's time now for our daily look at the international press. Today we've got a Spanish theme going on, and Marian Henbest joins me in the studios. What have you found for us, Marian?
Morning. Well, first up in La Vanguardia, which is a Catalan paper, a daily paper. On the front of all the Spanish press today, King Juan Carlos's reaction to criticism of the Spanish monarchy. And this paper as well is talking about the fact that they've been attacked recently by the Spanish Republicans. Now, to put this into context, after the death of General Franco, it was the king who led Spain to democracy and who's been the guarantee of the constitution ever since. But since he's come under attack recently, Republicans have been burning photos of him. He's been criticised particularly by the Basque and the Catalan regions. And yesterday he actually spoke out against these anti-monarchy attacks. Now, he said that it's thanks to the monarchy that the country has actually experienced its longest period of political stability. So hitting out against critics there.
Thank you, Marian. Well, the Spanish paper that I think I know best is El País. Tell us what they make of it.
Yeah, also talking about this important speech from the king. The paper reminds its readers that in June a Spanish judge stopped the publication of one of El Jueves editions because the paper wanted to show a caricature of the king having sex. A month later, the artist of this image was ordered to pay a fine of €3,600, which infuriated the Republicans, who said that it was against freedom of expression rights. So strong criticism there as well.
Goodness me. Anyone else doing any bit of king bashing?
Yes, more as well. Well, in fact, ABC is defending the king. The title of its article is "The Monarchy and Its Enemies," and it says the Republicans have gone to loathsome lengths to try and attack the monarchy. They've actually said that the current situation in Spain is alarming. They've warned people that Spain is experiencing difficulties which threaten to rock its political system.
Right, well, if we take a look at international news now, what's the Spanish perspective on something like the North and South Korea meeting?
El País is talking about this, saying that it's a really important symbolic gesture, the fact that the South Korean president has walked across the fortified border into North Korea ahead of a conference in Pyongyang. The article carries a quote from the South Korean president, who says he hopes that the fact that he's made this historic step will encourage others to follow suit. And El Mundo also reminds its readers that Roh Moo-hyun is the first South Korean president to cross the border, which dates back to the end of the Korean War between 1950 and 1953. Now, this was never formally ended, and there were hopes for peace in 2000 when Kim Jong-il met with the former South Korean president Kim Dae-hyung.
Now, I don't know if this is economy or society news, Marian, but apparently they're all praying about the price of wheat in Spain. Why is that?
Indeed. In La Voz de Galicia, a Spanish paper, the economy, it seems, is having an effect on the church. And an increase in the price of wheat on the international markets has meant it's costing more for churches to buy their communion bread. Now, La Voz carried out some research in France on this, and they found out that the Carmelite nuns in the Cher region of central France have been making communion wafers since the grand old date of 1607, and they've had to put up their prices by 25% as a result of these changes in the price of wheat. So parishes are now forced to pay €1.75 for 100 wafers.
Goodness me. Well, thank you very much indeed, Marian Henbest, for that glimpse of the Spanish papers on this morning's press review. Stay tuned to France24.